Okay, so today we're diving into a case that still sends shivers down people's spines, the Moors murders.
Yeah, this one really gets under your skin, doesn't it?
It does.
It's the kind of case that stays with you.
Absolutely. So for our listeners, we're talking about Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, active in the early 60s. They were monsters, really.
Absolutely. They preyed on children, and the brutality, it was unimaginable.
And what's even more disturbing is how they chose their victims, seemingly at random.
Right. And the Moors, this desolate, almost otherworldly landscape, became their hunting ground.
It's like something out of a horror movie. I mean, you sent over some research, newspaper clippings from back then, and the public reaction.
Oh, it was sheer terror. I mean, you had parents refusing to let their children out of sight. Toy sales plummeted. Can you believe that?
It's like this dark cloud descended upon the entire community, you know? And it wasn't just the immediate fear. You included that sociologist's study in the materials you sent over.
Right, right. Professor Davies, I think it was?
Oh. Yes. Her work argued that the Moors murders were like a societal earthquake. Like it shattered this sense of safety and innocence, especially for the people living in that area.
Exactly. It forced everyone to confront this very uncomfortable truth that evil can lurk anywhere, even in seemingly ordinary places. It really shook the nation, I think.
And the investigation itself, you mentioned you were particularly interested in that.
Oh, absolutely. It was groundbreaking in many ways. Traditional detective work, but then they brought in this new-fangled forensic science, soil analysis.
Right. Linking the victims to the Moors.
Exactly. And don't forget the power of the public. Remember that witness who overheard a kidnapping?
Yeah.
That was a turning point, a huge break in the case.
Yeah.
It really highlights how crucial public involvement can be.
Absolutely. And speaking of turning points, you included this old police interview transcript.
Ooh, yes, that's a tough read.
Chilling. It gave me a glimpse into their minds, their thought processes, especially Brady's. So cold, so calculated.
A true psychopath. One detail I remember vividly from that transcript was,
You know, what really got me were those tapes.
oh, God, the tapes. I was going to mention those.
Horrific. They not only committed these unspeakable acts, but documented them. It's almost like they wanted to immortalize their cruelty.
It's chilling, isn't it? It's like they wanted to create this lasting legacy of evil.
Exactly. It makes you wonder what could drive someone to do something like that. It's a sobering reminder that there are some depths of human darkness we might never fully understand.
That's precisely it. The Moors murders are a stark reminder of the human capacity for cruelty, but also how crucial it is to understand what creates such monsters, how these events scar society, and how we can prevent such horrors from happening again.
And on that note, for our listeners, if you're interested in delving deeper into this case, we encourage you to explore the many books and documentaries available. But be warned, this case has a way of staying with you long after you finish learning about it. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep digging for answers, and keep diving deep.